Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Earth Month special of the Athens Services virtual event series. I'm here today at the City of Industry Materials Recovery Facility, or COI MRF for short, in, you guessed it, the beautiful City of Industry, to show you what happens at this facility every single day. So let's go ahead and get started. To give a quick history and background of the City of Industry MRF, it opened its doors in 1996 as one of the first mixed waste processing facilities in Los Angeles County and the largest one in the San Gabriel area. It is a mixed waste processing facility, which means that it pulls recyclable material like paper, plastic, glass, and metals from the trash. 2021 is a really special year for the MRF because it's actually celebrating its 25-year anniversary since opening its doors in 1996. I'm going to go ahead and pop in a couple of photos of what the facility looked like when it first opened, because it's really cool to see, just how far it's come and how much it's grown since then. So let me go ahead and throw those in there. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. The first place we'll visit is the tipping floor, which is the first step in the materials recovery process. So the MRF tipping floor is what we're looking at right now, and it's divided into a couple of different sections. Over on the right-hand side in the back corner, where that truck is backing up to right now, that's the green waste pile. In the middle, that is the processing pile, so there's a lot of really good recyclable material in there that will be processed in the MRF, and recyclables will be pulled. And then on the far left-hand side, this unfortunately is all trash. There's not a lot of valuable material in there. It's called transfer material, and it is going to be destined for the landfill. We have spotters all over the floor, like this gentleman right here, who will remove debris from the back of the trucks as they're leaving, so that way we're not pulling material from inside the facility out. As you can see, everybody is wearing a hard hat, safety vest, glasses, mask, steel-toed boots, because safety first always. Now that we've explored the tipping floor a little bit, let's make our way over to a very important part of the facility, the processing lines over here. No, not over here, over there. Okay, good. So we're walking on the MRF line over here. So we left the tipping floor, and you can see that there's a lot of different belts moving around.
The view of the pre-store area, as you can see, a lot of the people are working assigned, collecting their assigned production. Some of them could be cardboard, metal, plastics, PET, color, wood, any green waste that we have. Okay, now we're looking at the dual store area. That's where we collect mostly our glass. Our magnets are collecting all the tin cans. There's also people collecting aluminum cans, PET, colored plastic, anything that is CRB collected. We do it right there in that area, dual store. Right now we are recycling 11 different materials. That's the number that we have, 11 materials. It hasn't changed right now due to the pandemic, but prior to that we used to collect a lot more. But the pandemic has changed that a lot. Metal, scrap aluminum, OCC, PET, color, HDP natural, aluminum cans, the SRPN, I already said cardboard, right? Glass, we have 4 different kinds of glass, that's why. So.
Interestingly enough, a lot of the machinery that was installed back in 1996 has stood the test of time and is still in use today at the MRF. That being said, the COI MRF continues to adapt to new waste and recycling mandates by adding innovative technology. The Organic Separation Press, or OSP for short, is the newest addition to the COI MRF. It is a proprietary piece of technology that recovers organic liquid from waste for reuse. And what it does is it takes wet organic waste from supermarkets, and it is just pretty gnarly looking stuff. But as you can see, it's all mixed. You still have the bag, you still have the wet strength cardboard, and what happens is it moves down this line really, really, really slowly and falls down into this grinder right here. And what this grinder does is it just shreds the material, it shreds it to bits, and then it falls into a cantilevered auger, which squeezes all of the wet material from it. I'm not gonna lie, it is smelly up in here. It's really, really quite smelly, but it all gets beneficially reused, and that's pretty cool. If you want to learn more about the OSP, how it works, and the technology behind it, we have a video on our YouTube channel that goes into more detail. For now, let's go back to the processing area of the MRF and see what happens to all the recyclables once they've been sorted from the lines. One of the last steps in the MRF process is baling the collected recyclables. The large machine on the right is responsible for baling all the different commodities. So these bales right here, they are all ready to get groomed. And what that means is the employees will go in, they have different types of tools that they can use to poke and prod these bales and remove any types of contaminants. So these ones are ready to be groomed, and those ones over there have been groomed and are in storage until a buyer comes and picks them up. If we go outside the main building, this is the area where the plastic recyclables get washed down by a hose to remove any contamination, and then they're placed in this plastic storage room. So at this point, we're almost done with the COI MRF tour, but we can't leave without visiting one last place. The control room right here, and this room is looking out onto the tipping floor. So you can see back here, and there are the crane operators with the cameras to see what is on the lines. There are scales below to measure the weight of the trucks. You usually have to weigh every single load. Over here to the left is the scale station, monitoring the traffic flow on the computer to the right there, and then checking photos of the loads that are coming in. So this is the brains behind the operation here to make sure that everything is going smoothly. To finish up the tour, we asked Luis Marquez, the MRF general manager, where he sees the MRF in another 25 years from now.
I'm seeing the Valley MRF continue to be one of the largest waste material processor in the city of LA, and continue prioritizing our safety, people, and customers, since that's been a key for us for the past 25 years. I'm also seeing Valley MRF continue to introduce more technology to the site in order to keep up with the waste industry. And we continue to hit some milestones. We recently recognized a group of employees that have been with Athens for over 25 years with no accidents. These milestones are a testimony of hard work and dedication of our Athens employees.
All right, that's a wrap for our Earth Month special virtual event here at the City of Industry and Materials Recovery Facility. Hopefully you learned a little something from this behind the scenes tour, and we will see you at our next one. Bye!